Good morning, YouTube. It is currently 7:22 on Tuesday morning, and I have decided that I'm gonna vlog probably like a week in my life or a few days. I haven't vlogged for the last week, honestly, probably longer. But I'm gonna do a bit of a sit down and run you through kind of like what I'm doing. I just don't want to burn my oats right now, so bear with me. So before I start rambling on about why I haven't been vlogging and where I'm at with everything over the last kind of 2 weeks because I haven't been recording, let me show you what I'm getting up to. So right now I'm meal prepping. So this is my bowl of oats, and then I also have 200 grams of raw white rice weighed out. This is the first thing that I do every single morning. So I do get up like 40 minutes earlier than I usually have to, because I meal prep the morning of for that day ahead. Right now life is quite busy, and honestly I didn't want to pick up this camera because I know that's going to mean I have another YouTube video to edit, but I love making content, I love making YouTube videos, and I don't want me being busy to be something that stops that. So I'm gonna make it work. So yeah, that is what I'm getting up to for the next hour, and I will touch base with you in a bit. My oats have been cooked, my chicken's in the air fryer, my rice is currently cooking, and I said now would be a good idea to give kind of like a brief rundown of, I suppose, what's been happening over the last 2 weeks whilst I'm still cooking my rice, so hopefully that doesn't burn. I am now 6.5 weeks post photo shoot. So I'm 6 weeks after my photo shoot now, which is a long time, okay? Like, time is absolutely flying. And in all honesty, I kind of felt a little bit lost after the shoot. I kind of felt like, well, I've been documenting this shoot for so long now. Now it's finished. Where do I even go from here? What do people want to see? I don't know. I kind of lost, not motivation to vlog, because I love vlogging, I love making YouTube videos, but I kind of felt like I was just leading people down a path that I didn't even know if I wanted to pursue. Whether that was, vlogging my gym sessions, because I didn't really know if I was even gonna I knew I was gonna consistently go to the gym, right? But I didn't know if I was gonna be quote unquote doing a bulk or committing to a gaining phase, and I didn't want to document that if that wasn't the plan. Life got quite busy. I'm working a lot more now. This week I'll probably end up working 6 days this week, but I'm not necessarily complaining about that, and that's why I wanted to vlog, and that's why I started documenting in the first place, okay? Yes, it was to show my photo shoot prep, but it was also to show the behind the scenes of a 21-year-old who lives in Ireland, not that that's necessarily interesting, but I know some people might watch me who don't go to the gym, so that is why I started these vlogging videos, and I want to continue them for that, not for the photo shoot guy, for the guy who just enjoys vlogging and making YouTube videos, because yes, I post on Instagram and TikTok, but this is what I love YouTube, and I don't want that to stop it, I don't want me finishing my prep to stop it. So at the moment I'm training in the gym 4 days a week. So my split is push on a Monday, then on Tuesday I do a density day. Wednesday is usually a light run day. Now I did that last week and the run was tough, but I enjoyed it, and I'm enjoying running a lot right now. So I'm trying to get out for 2 runs per week. So Wednesday is kind of like a lighter run day, and then Thursday then is my leg day. So that's why on that run on Wednesday it's a very, very light run. I'm not like sending it or like really pushing myself. It's literally just to get a few more kilometers in the legs. So Thursday then is leg day, and then Friday I finish off the week with a upper body session, and Saturday is the run where I'm kind of pushing myself. So that's either from a distance standpoint, okay, so I might go a distance I haven't gone before. So the week before last I did an 8K run, which I know some people are watching this be like, Sam, that's nothing, I can do that easy, okay, good for you, all right, it's not nothing for me, all right, I struggle with that. That's a brief rundown. If anyone has any questions, just comment, all right? Please comment, because I don't really get many comments, and I want to be speaking to you, all right? For anyone who watches my video, because I appreciate you, all right? But I have work at 9:30, and I have to get up an hour earlier every morning to meal prep 3 meals. That's just the reality of it, and that's what you got to do, I'm a coach, I'm an online coach. I expect my clients to do this, so I do it, and it's not, even if I was an online coach, my goals mean a lot to me, all right? You guys all know that, so I'm going to do what I need to do to get to where I want to be, all right? So that's the plan for the morning. I'm going to meal prep. I might show you the meals after. I might not even vlog till tomorrow. Who knows? You just got to wait and find out. All right, and we're on the way to work. So I have my 3 meals here beside me. I don't really know if you can see. I also have a banana, which I'm going to have on the way into work. And yeah, like I was saying, lads, like right now is just such a busy time. Like, I'm going in now. I did 2 check-ins there before I left. So Monday and Tuesday is when like most of my clients would check in with me. So I did 2 there before I left. I did like 9 or 10 last night. So Monday and Tuesdays are quite busy, and I still have a good few to do. I have 1 setup to do later, so I have a new person joining the team. And look, you just have to continue. Like, that's the thing with coaching. Your service can't just drop, you know. Like, my clients, you know, yes, they might care, but like the reality is they don't really care how busy I am. They care about when they get their feedback. They care, you know, so they know what the plan is, and I need to give them the plan, you know. So I can't just be like, oh, I'm too busy, sorry, I can't do your check-in. Doesn't work like that. So that is the thing, you know, you have to just get it done. So yeah, Monday, Tuesday, very, very busy days for me. Hopefully I don't knock this pedestrian down. That would not be ideal. But anyways, I'm now driving into work. I have 3 meals with me for work. I'm gonna have a meal at like 11, a meal at 2, and then my pre-workout meal at like 5:30. Then I'm gonna go train. You know, tonight we have density. I probably won't record much of the session. I might leave in a clip or 2, and then I'm gonna come home. I'm gonna do my post-workout meal. I'm gonna do the rest of my check-ins. I have my iPad with me that I'm gonna bring into work, which hopefully I can do a bit of editing on. And then I'm gonna have my post-workout meal after work, do some more steps, do some more check-ins, and yeah, happy bloody Tuesday. I know this is going to be a bit of a longer vlog, so I don't want to record too much today. So yeah, hope you're enjoying it so far, and I hope I'm not doing too much waffling and you haven't clicked out of the video yet. And if you haven't already, please subscribe, alright? I know I haven't been too consistent as of recent with the YouTubes, but if you want to support me in any way, the best thing you can do is subscribe. Alright, and we're out in the car for breakfast, so we have our oats here on my lap. I have the YouTube set up, just gonna watch a little video. I'm watching Nick Bear, alright? Shout out Nick Bear. One of my bigger inspirations. Guy's so cool, man, such a freak. So good at the gym, so fast, what a dude. I actually took off this jumper because I do not want to spill some oats on that jumper, and I just have a black hoodie on. So yeah, gonna eat this now, and then we are back in for work. But I'm very excited. This is probably my favorite part of the day, sitting in my car, eating my oats. It's the simple things. Alright, what's happening? So we've just wrapped up the gym. I actually posted a little Instagram story there before I worked out. I did not want to train at all, and it was the exact same yesterday. I was literally like, man, I can think of a million things I'd rather do, but I am yet, and I mean, I cannot remember the last time, and I mean like the last like year or 2, where I've like actively like missed a gym session and been like, no, I'm just not going tonight, I'm too tired. And I think it's not because I love it. Like obviously I do love it, and most times I go, I really do enjoy the session. Like I genuinely enjoy training most of the time, but there's a lot of times where I'm like, I don't want to do this, but I know that if I let that little voice inside of my head win, I can't just let that little voice win, because if you let that win, it will keep having little wins towards your day-to-day life, you know? Whether that's oh, do you know what, I'm not going to bother bringing this meal into work, I'm just going to get this meal instead, you know? Or, oh, do you know, I'm just going to get this instead of this, or I'm going to allow this happen. And you can't let that continue, because it will build up, it will add up, you know? So I pride myself in doing the hard thing, even though it's not that big of a task, you know, like, oh, you know, it's not that big of a deal. I went to the gym and I didn't skip it, but it's a little win, you know. When they stack up, they do add up. I remember this time last week, Wednesday last week, I really didn't want to go on a run, but I went on the run. It was a light run, but it was just beating that little voice in my head. And you know, there's a lot to be said for just day by day continuing to beat that voice. So if you're watching this video and you're thinking, fuck, you know, I might just go off plan today, or fuck, you know, I don't really want to train, hear it from me, all right? Get it done, okay? You will feel so much better after, you know? I do feel a lot better now, and honestly, I had 1,000,001 excuses to skip it. You know, I've so much work to do later. I've a lot of editing to do. I've meals to prepare. I'm working again tomorrow. You know, there's 1,000,001 excuses I could have made, you know, but I got it done. And I'm proud of myself for doing it. Even though it was a little thing, we still got it done. So I'm on my way home now. I'm literally gonna do check-ins and have my meals for the rest of the evening. So I'll probably catch you tomorrow because I'm working with Blah giveaways, and hopefully that's a bit more of an interesting day. So yeah, I suppose I will touch base with you tomorrow and we can see where the day takes us.
Alright guys, what is going on? So it's now the next day. As you can see, I'm out for a run. We're running around UL, so Wednesday is usually the day where I like to do my easier run. So as you can see, I'm kind of able to speak to the camera, so that's a good idea of that I'm going relatively easy. So I'll usually do 2 runs a week. Wednesday run is the lighter run because I had density yesterday and I have legs tomorrow, and then Saturday's run I'll push myself a little bit more. So yeah, just gonna get this done. I'll check in with you when we're back in the gaff, and we have a busy day ahead, so let's get it, guys. So finishing up now. God, that felt a lot longer than I thought it was gonna be. I was drinking Saturday. It's now Wednesday. Look, it probably doesn't ease into it, but definitely not doing me any favors. So let's get this over and done with. All right, guys, we're live. Meg, how you feeling?
We're live in Limerick. I'm feeling.
Meg's hanging.
Look, I've been better. Okay, I did go for a couple of drinks in Galway last night, and I had to drive to Limerick this morning.
Yeah, which I can't imagine was a nice experience.
No, it wasn't fun.
There's a new coffee shop now in Limerick, which we're gonna go try. So stay tuned. All right, lads. Got the coffee now. Really nice interior, but I'm not gonna lie, it's mid.
The coffee?
Yeah, it's mid.
Okay.
It's only alright. €4.
Yeah, look, the interiors are absolutely unbelievable.
It's class inside.
Very loud in there though.
Yeah.
Did you notice that? I'm not trying to...
Look, decent coffee. I'll go back just to put up an Instagram story. Alright guys, so just back in the car now. I think Meg's gone in to get a Monster. Good day's work. It was fun. Good crack. Always enjoy the days with Blah. They are pretty full on, you know, like it is go, go, go. Got munch there. Honestly, lads, wasn't that good, okay? I'll post a full review on TikTok for anyone who's interested. But yeah, wasn't that good, man. Said there was like sourdough bread. So it literally was like pieces of chicken, Cajun sauce and sourdough bread, and that was it. Like there was no like lettuce, no onion. Like there was lettuce on the side, but it was like spinach, but there was no like onions, or like some bacon would have gone some really well. I don't know, just wasn't great. But look, gonna head home now, and we'll catch up in a bit. Boom, just like that, we're home. All right, so a really fun day. Fun day. It was pretty good. I enjoyed it. All right, a good day's work with Blah. It's only like 4:30, 5 o'clock now, so I'm just chilling, watching a little YouTube video, cooking up some munch. I will show you the grub. All right, we've got with some meatballs, or we've gone for some meatballs. So yeah, going to show you a good few more meals as well throughout the next few days. So I hope you enjoy that part of the video. And yeah, I'll show you this meal now in a bit. Ça va bien. So here we have our pasta bolognese. Well, should I say meatball bolognese? Is that a thing? I don't know. Definitely one of my favorite meals. All right, it's very basic. All right, you just got the basics in here. Literally just some spaghetti. We'll have some 5% fat beef meatballs, onions, red peppers, yellow peppers, everything you could want. All right, one of my favorite meals. I'm gonna enjoy this, and I will chat to you in a bit. This isn't working, so we need to improve on this. But yeah, look, the main thing is, man, I'm buzzing to get you on board, buzzing to get you back into the swing of things, okay? So good evening, YouTube. So that was just me setting up a client who is returning to the team, which is always good to see. It always is nice when you see like people come back to your coaching, because it's just like, oh, maybe I'm actually decent at what I do, you know what I mean? Because there is so many coaches out there now. So it's so cool to see like lads come back and be like, no man, I just want to be coached by you. It's a really cool thing. Currently live on TikTok. doing some mega waffling. Jack Diggins seems to be the only guy interacting, so shout out to Jack. He'll probably watch this YouTube video as well. He's a real one. Perform makes everything way thicker. Yeah, 100%. When is the flip? What the flip is up? Fuck. Oh God, we've cooked up the oats, boys. Happy days. Alright boys, we just went on a TikTok live. Haven't done that in yonks. It was terrifying, alright? And that's why I didn't do it, because it's a scary thing to do, man, you know, because anyone can ask you anything. And you just have to be there, you gotta answer on the spot. But yeah, it was fine, it was fine. Next meal, we've cooked up absolute bowl of protein oats. You know the drill, alright? And I'm not gonna lie, boys, I'm probably gonna leave this vlog here. There's not gonna be much else happening for today. But I'll catch you tomorrow, I suppose. So see you then. Alright guys, so it is the next day. So today is Thursday. And I am currently doing my PT course. So I'm about 98% of the way through. As you can see there. I don't know if that's going to focus. Alright, but I'm 98% of the way through my PT course. I've been doing this for months now. And look, the main idea of it was because I'd love to work in a gym abroad. I really would. So if anyone has any advice on that or how I should go about that, please do let me know. But I'd love to do like 6 months in America in the gym. Oh man, that'd be like my dream. But I understand that is a bit unrealistic. It's not my dream, but like it's something I really think would be cool and suited for me, right? So I wanted to get my PT cert, but as well I also wanted to improve my knowledge as a coach. So not only am I doing my PT cert, I'm also doing my my nutrition training as well. So I'm doing a full degree in nutrition, which is going to be cool as well because I am actually learning from it. A lot of people say the PT courses are pointless, and look, I think like, you know, they're as pointless as you make them. Like, you know, if you actually try and learn and like look into the stuff they're giving you, I think they're actually worthwhile. So yeah, I am nearly finished now, thank God, because it is a long graft. But look, all worth it. And as always, lads, if you're looking for a coach who actually tries to get smarter, hit me up. All right guys, so we have just picked up a monster. I had my pre-workout meal, which was the same as the oats meal that you would have seen last night, and we are en route, I don't really know. We're going to a new gym, alright? I started this new series on Instagram and TikTok, reviewing gyms around Ireland, alright? So if you haven't already, drop me a follow on Instagram, SamoH Fitness, alright? But I'm going to review a new gym, and I suppose I'll let you guys know. It's the Lab in Newcastle West, I believe, alright? It's about a 45-minute spin. Very excited. I have seen some very good training clips, and honestly, man, it's been a gym I've been meaning to go to for ages, okay? So I'm like, fuck it, I have a day off work. I do have a bit of work that I probably should be doing, you know, I probably should be finishing off that PT course, but as well, I know I gotta train today, and hey, what difference does an extra hour and a half make in the car? Alright guys, what is going on? So, session just wrapped up in the Lab, okay? As you can see, the weather is absolutely unreal here today. I would love to go for a swim, but I don't actually know where to go and I don't have stuff on me, so I think I'll probably have to leave that off. Really good session. Really didn't want to train legs. I was just really tired the last few hours. Don't know what happened, but I had a phenomenal session, like a really enjoyable session. Some really nice people in there as well. There's like good atmosphere, good buzz. I feel like as well there is a real big kind of like bodybuilding community in there, which I really like. Like it's not weird to, like, you know, just like bring a tripod out, or, you know, some people were posing in there. Massey was posing in there. I don't know if Massey's going to watch this video, but he is one of my very good friends, and he is 3 days out from his second show, and like I was taking photos of him, and man, he looks insane, and like it's just normalized to do that in the gym, which I think is really cool. So yeah, a really good session. Gonna make my way home now, and we'll catch up to you in a bit. Woo! Life is good, boys. Life is good. Fred again is the GOAT. He's the GOAT. He's the bloody GOAT. Good evening, alright? We are cooking up, alright? So, got a chicken breast in the air fryer, alright? I got this new seasoning, alright? Fajita seasoning out of Aldi, okay? and it's good, all right? And Aldi, all right, do the really cheap seasoning, so it's like 80¢, okay? We also have some pasta going down in here and some veg. And then what I'm also gonna use is the tinned chopped tomatoes, okay? So if you're not already, get to know, okay? Chopped tomatoes are basically just pasta sauce. You pour it into your pasta, but they're way less calories than like your regular pasta sauce. And in my opinion, they taste way better than just like, you know, your regular like dolmio sauce. Like I think that's fine, but like you don't get like actual tomatoes. Whereas this is like legit just tomatoes and you can just add it in. It tastes way better, I think, all right? Maybe I'm biased, I don't know. I'd have no reason to be biased, all right? That's just a genuine opinion. Also, okay, I'm watching a new movie, boys, all right? It's called We Live in Time, and it's actually, it's recently, it's decent, you know? A lot of the time with movies, I find I click out after a while, and this one I haven't yet, so, you know, maybe I'll firm this one until the end, and if I do, then it's a good movie, because it's rare I watch a movie until the end, so I'll let you know. Alright, let me show you what we're working with. So we've got the pasta. Whoa, this is way too close to the Mac. This is a stupid idea. Hopefully this all goes into the bowl, which it does. This looks absolutely unreal. I actually haven't had pasta and chicken as well in ages, man. It's always either been chicken and rice or mince and pasta. So little things like that, lads. A bit of variety in the diet. I had this when I was down in Killarney with my family, and just hit the spot. And I was like, it's been ages since I've had chicken and pasta. Such a like college meal, isn't it? Chicken and pasta. I say it in every video, alright? If you're not air frying your chicken, you are missing out on some wonderful, wonderful taste. You can't tell me this does not look absolutely banging, alright? Maybe some cheese would go very, very well, but unfortunately, I don't have any cheese in the house, okay? And this is the thing about cooking when I'm at home versus when I'm in college. I would have definitely added more ingredients, but if I was at home, but I'm not at home, you know? So I'm working with what I have. So yeah, I'm gonna sit down now, enjoy this little meal, and who knows, I might just catch you tomorrow or I might catch you later. Either way, we'll see you in a bit. Good morning and welcome back to a brand new shut the fuck up. Anyways, right, it's Friday. We're going to the gym. It's like 8 a.m, 9 a.m, I'm not really sure. I woke up like, I want to say about 40 minutes ago. I had like 2, maybe 3 of those energy protein balls. They actually are banging from Sibley. They're so good. I might overlay a photo of them on the screen, but I probably will forget. But nonetheless, we're on the way to the gym. It's upper body, so I'm actually really excited for this. God, boys, I can't express to you, right? When I was driving down to the lab yesterday, I think it could have crossed my mind about 50 fucking times to sack off legs and do upper, but we did legs. Thank God, because I would not want to be doing legs right now. Ain't no way. I probably wouldn't have gone to the gym. No, I would have gone to the gym. But luckily, I made the wise decision, okay? We're on the way to the gym. We're doing upper body. I might bring the camera in. I might not. You're just going to have to wait, find the fuck out, all right? If you haven't already, please subscribe. I feel like I haven't mentioned that at all. But if you could subscribe and support me, it would be much appreciated. All right, and I hope you're enjoying the vlog so far. Happy Friday, and let's get after it. Okay, so we have the top set on the chest press going down. On this last week, I got 32.5, which is the exact weight I have loaded on now, for I think about 8 or 9 reps. I think 9 reps is what I have in the logbook, so we're going for 10 or 11 today, so let's get it. Boys, you know the drill. We're using the hard body wrist wraps, okay? If you want to support your boy, you can use code SAM10 at checkout, all right? We got 10 reps, getting abdominals tonight. Yes! Oh, 10 reps. Domino's cheat meal. Boys, what a session. So we've just arrived outside the Good Food Outlet, I believe it's called, which is a spot in Limerick. All right, I don't know if Keane's going to be watching this video, but Keane Kelly recommended me to go in and have a look. Apparently they have some sick supplements, so let's go in and have a look. I can see in here, and oh my god, it looks good. Man, they've got flavors here that I didn't even know existed. Peanut butter jelly. Even got some naughty boy down there. Damn, this has got to be some of the best selection I've ever seen in a shop. Wow. We've got slabs of Monster for sale as well, look. Damn. How am I only finding out about this spot now? This is so cool. Boys, what a selection of supplements. Oh my god, I don't think I've ever seen a shop in Ireland with that many supplements. Like, not only did they have like loads of Perform, but they had loads of like My Protein stuff as well, which is really cool. And they had loads of like electrolytes, pre-workout. They'd like a million protein bars. Like, I mean a million. They also had a load of ready prep meals, which I thought is really cool. So like if I'm ever really stuck, I could just spin in here and pick one up. But yeah, really cool shop. Anyone based in the Limerick area, I would highly recommend trying out the Good Food Outlet. Right, or if you're passing through, whatever, definitely check them out. And the two girls in there are really nice as well. So yeah, that was a cool trip. I'm gonna head home now and have my breakfast. Well, I kind of say second breakfast. Even though the protein balls, I had 2 protein balls before I trained. They don't really count as breakfast. Anyways, I'm starving. I have a Monster waiting for me at home and a bowl of oats. So I will catch up with you in a bit. All right, guys, what is going on? So not actually sure when the last time was I picked up this camera, but it is now Friday evening. I am just wrapping up the day. Well, I say wrapping up the day. It's pretty late. I was working today from 1 until 9 p.m. So just coming home, catching a bit of Love Island. I'm making a cheeky burger with some bacon and some onions, which is insanely burnt. Nice cooking, Sam. I'm gonna have a burger now and then a Ninja Creamy, and that's gonna round off the day. I don't know why I flipped that camera, but I think I'm gonna round this vlog off here. This has been like 4 or 5 days of recording. So I'm gonna call this like a week in the life. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please subscribe, okay? Drop the video a like, maybe even a comment to let me know what you thought, if I can improve it. If you didn't enjoy it, let me know why, so I can make these better. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I'll see you all in the next video.